Okay, so come to whatever comfortable position suits you. Try and elevate the spine. Okay, so with Kundalini Yoga, we're just basically trying to elevate the spine. So we're creating that space, that length. We're not bending it, we're creating the length. Now that might mean you need to sit on something, because when we sit on something, to lift the hips a little higher from the earth, then you get this nice elongated spine. Okay? So come to that position, maybe the hands can come into Gyan Mudra, so we've got index finger and thumb touching, and the back of the palm comes to the kneecap. Lovely. Close your eyes down, guys. Close your eyes down and start to connect to that breath awareness. So obviously, if you're anything like me, you've just sort of like swooped out of bed. And in bed we're quite crushed and a little bit sort of tight in a ball, and as we wake up we want to open that area, so we're slightly lifting the chest bone, swatting the shoulders down the back, finding space and length, concentrating on the breath, starting to oxygenate the body and the muscles. Long, slow, deep breath. And trying to focus all of your energy, all of your heart and soul into what you're doing. Okay, so giving some time for the mind to rest, and all we're doing is focusing on the body and the breath that goes with the movement, or the mantra. Okay, so it's very, very simple. Working with focusing on movement, breath, or mantra. And let's just take a couple more moments, again filling up the belly with breath, filling up the heart space with breath. So we're bringing the breath all the way up the torso, oxygenating the brain. Okay, so if you're ever feeling a little bit low or flat in energy, then this is a really, really nice Kriya for you. Spirit Warrior, it sort of regains your power, regains your energy, and just uplifts your vibration. So that's just in case you've just come in. Okay, palms touch, centre of the heart space. Press the palms quite firmly together. And we'll get prepared to tune in with the Adi mantra. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I honour the teacher within. Okay, so take a deep breath in through the nose. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Two more rounds, big breath in. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Last round, a mantra. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Lovely work, everybody. Pop the hands back onto the knees. Just take a couple of simple breaths into the belly. And when you're ready, open up the eyes. Cool. Okay, so we're working with, the first posture is cat-cow, but we're working with breath of fire with cat-cow. If breath of fire is too challenging, that's totally fine. Work with long, slow breath. in sync with movement, or just try breath of fire, and if it doesn't work out, it might work out tomorrow, that's fine. So come into your all fours position. If you get tender knees, roll up a little bit of mat, pop your knees on it, or a blanket, or whatever you've got. Just making sure all the joints are stacked, so your shoulder blades are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. And it's going to look a little bit like this. So breath of fire is obviously this short, sharp pump of the navel as the breath moves in and out of the nose quite rapidly. So the actual movement isn't that in sync with the breath. So let me just show you what it looks like first. Cat-cow position, so you're lifting the tailbone and you're lifting the gaze, and then you're rounding. And it's going to go like this. Okay, so inhaling and exhaling, but not in sync with movement. Okay, so let's go with breath of fire. Come into an all fours position, guys. Nice stacking of the joints. I shall set the timer. Lovely. Breath of fire or breath in sync with movement. Let's go. It's quite rapid, okay? Quite rapid. You might close the eyes down so you can focus on the movement and breath. Really nice work, guys. If breath of fire is not working, remember you can just adjust it to something that works a bit better for you. Lovely, and then from here take an inhale, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone and hold the breath. Eyes are closed, hold the retention of the breath. And an exhale, find that angry cat position, push the breath out of the body. Hold, push away from the floor, keep that exhalation held out. And release. Release back onto the knees, or you can sit in cross-legged position. In fact, let's sit in cross-legged position because the next pose is in cross-legged position. Just come into simple cross-legged position or whatever suits, hands into Gyan Mudra, eyes are closed, focus the awareness on that sort of purifying breath that you've just created. Come back to a natural breath. Elongate the spine, so you're lifting the heart space, you're lifting the crown of the head. And when you're ready, open the eyes up. Fab. So next position, we're cross-legged and we're going to do alternative arm pulls. So we're reaching out with one hand as we're pulling back with the other hand. So one hand spread, out hand spread, and other hand is in a fist, bending the elbow. And we're just moving really quite rapidly, yeah, and there's a twist in the torso. Okay, hips are going to stay still, and you're sort of twisting the torso, almost like you're pulling a big heavy rope back. Okay, we're going to go here for 2 minutes. Just allow the breath to be in sync with the movement, okay? Let's go, kids. Eyes are closed, pulling back that rope. I quite like to activate my feet here so that my toes are spread and the foot is a little bit firm, and that'll just keep you in the spot. Some people might engage Mula Bandha, okay, root lock, which is your bum muscles, your wee muscles and your lower belly, and that will help you stay put instead of shimmying all over the mat. Okay, use it as a moving meditation. I'm going to shut up now and we're going to breathe and grab. Breathe and grab. Obviously, if this is too much for the shoulders in any way, then just go a lot slower, yeah? If it's fine for you, you might even move a little bit more rapidly, getting lots of stagnation out of the body. Lovely, keep going with that power if you can, okay, really sort of dragging back that heavy rope, little twist in the torso, powerful breath. Lovely, and inhale, let's bring both elbows back. Hold breath, squeeze. And release. You might just bring Gyan Mudra hands or palms facing up to broaden the heart space. Close your eyes, focus on the stillness that you find after each sort of rapid exercise. Breathe into the belly. Feel that awakening of the cells and the organs and the muscles and the brain. And that little surge of relaxation that comes after the activity. And then when you're ready, open the eyes up. Cool, guys. Okay, next pose, somewhat challenging. Rock pose. Rock pose? No, not rock pose. Upward bow with a rock. Both of them. Okay, so we're going to come onto the belly. All the way into the belly. Now, so some people might find it is a little challenging to bend the knees and take hold of the feet. If this is not accessible for you, that's absolutely fine. What you're going to do instead is bring the hands to the side of the chest like you would in Cobra. And just inhale, lifting chest off floor. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lifting chest off floor. Exhale, bring it back down. Try to work the back muscles as well as the abdomen and the bum, not just the hands. Everybody else that feels that they can come into rock pose, bow pose with a rock, you can bend the knees deeply, reach back for the ankles, squeeze an object in between the thighs, push the feet away from the head, and we're going to start to rock back and forward like this. Now, it's not easy. If it's too much to rock back and forward, you might just take the bow pose and breathe. So set up your position, guys. I'm going to set the timer. Try and stay with it, okay? It's very energizing afterwards. Don't do anything to hurt your back. Okay, squeezing an object in between the thighs, rocking back and forward on the pelvis. Lovely, and I'm going to add something, just in case you want something extra challenging. Breath of fire. You might be here Short, sharp pumps of the navel, breath coming in and out of the nose. Lovely work, everybody. You can do it. Keep squeezing up through the bum muscles, squeezing the inner thighs together. Just trying your best. And you might stay still doing it. Five, 4, 3, 2, lift up in whatever position you're in. Inhale, squeeze, lift, open, hold, exhale, release. Woohoo, we love it. Not. Bring the hands underneath the head, take the gaze to one side and just do some little sort of windscreen wiper shimmies with the feet. Really good for women is upward bow pose. It's really, really good for sort of just keeping our pelvic area and our back and posture nice and aligned. Okay guys, from here bring the hands to the side of the chest, push up and back. This is not traditional, but we're going to take a little mini child's pose just to start to soften out in the lower back. So just sit the hips back towards the heels, push the forehead to the floor, maybe make a bend in the elbow, crossing one hand over the other in front of the head. Breathe some space into the lower back. Lovely. Okay, we're going to make our way up to standing. So I like to just curl the toes under, push the hips up, walk the hands back just to get a little bit of a ragdoll in, and then curl the body up to standing, nice and slowly. Okay, this next pose, if you struggle with the knees, then this is going to be challenging for you. So you might just adjust it accordingly or come halfway down. So we're going to be standing. This is quite challenging. It's quite a good sort of test of your mobility, okay? So we're standing with the arms are up and we're going to come all the way sitting down and then stand up again. So it looks like this. Okay, so we're just coming up and sitting down. Coming with the feet back and then sitting down. So you might cross the legs, sit down, come up, keep those hands like that, straight out. Some people might just come, a little bit down and get that sort of squat position. Keep your arms out. Unless you do need support, then you can bring the hands down. But keep them out parallel if you're all right with support. We're going to go here for 15 times, okay? 15 times squatting down, all the way down and standing up. Let's go. Exhale, squat, sit, cross, inhale, come back up. Three, 4, use your breath. I have to cross to get back up. 5, I think that is, keep your arms parallel to the floor. Use your breath. 6, just try your best. 7, arms stay parallel, thumbs might touch. 9, 10, a little bit more speed. Arms out parallel. 11, 12, 13, nice work everybody, just trying your best. 14, arms out and up. 15, lovely, come all the way down, sit into cross-legged position and relax the hands to the kneecaps. Close your eyes, feel that heart beat a little faster. Drawing the breath into the belly. Feel that energizing flow, that sort of surge of energy coming through the body. Trying not to crush the neck in any way here, we're just sitting up lovely and tall. Okay, just sitting here for a couple more moments, just coming into that stillness. We've got a little mantra, Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Okay, and we're going to repeat it like we do with a mantra. Next. Okay, just come back to the space, really start to slow the breath down. Lovely. Okay, inhale, palms touch above the head. Now if this is too much for the shoulders in any way, shape or form, you can do the mantra in Gyan Mudra. Okay, so it's just up to you. Everybody else, palms touch above the head. We're gazing towards the third eye, so vibrating our energy towards the third eye space. This is in between the eyebrow and slightly up. And we're going to be repeating the mantra, Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. And hang on the hung. We're inhaling again and we're repeating. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. You'll get used to it with time. Let's bring the mudra in, everybody. So I'm setting timer. Palms touch flat. Arms hug the ears. Reach. Gaze point to third eye space. Ajna chakra. And let's just take a couple of inhales and exhales to start with. And then take an inhale and we'll start with the mantra. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. So it's on your exhale. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Stay with it, guys. Inhaling. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Use the mantra to let go of the discomfort in the arms. Keep reaching. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Gazing third eye points. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. And last round, really reach. Rama Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Inhale. Mula bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles, lower belly. Hold. Squeeze, lengthen. Exhale. Woo! Bring the hands to the knees. Gyan Mudra. Sit up nice and tall. Experience the sensation of the mantra and the mudra. and then come lying into Savasana. So we're just going to take a very brief, with it being a short session, brief Savasana, keeping the energy quite uplifted. So lying flat, completely flat, the palms face the ceiling. And just start to relax the face, relax the heart space, the shoulders, the hips, the ankles. And just noticing the sensations of the body. So as you start to come back to a very natural breath, just notice what the body feels like after practice compared to before practice. And just starting to deepen the breath, so the breath comes into the belly. Some people might stay here longer if you've got some time. Some people might rub the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands together. Just waking the body up. And then rock ourselves over to the right side, coming into a little fetus position on the right. Slowly pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Palms can touch at the centre of the heart space. And we'll tune out with one long Satnam. So take a big breath through the nose. Sa